excited for the release of the Eras Tour movie today. I personally am. And here to highlight where to eat, inspired by each of Taylor's eras, is foodie and fellow Swiftie, Samantha Jen.
Good. It's so nice to see you again.
So nice to see you again, too. If you don't recognize Samantha, she's been on my show, Mary Makes It Easy. We met at a circus, you know, classic Friends Forever vibes.
Seriously, honestly, I think I wore like a toy soldier costume and a snowman costume, and you recognized me in the snowman costume.
I feel like we both have very distinct voices, so I was like, Sam's over there.
Yeah. Spotted from a mile away.
100%. I mean, we both love food, and we also both love Taylor Swift.
We do, we do. And I did happen to go to the Eras Tour show in Boston earlier this year.
You lucky duck.
Oh my gosh, it was honestly unreal, but in the wise words of Taylor herself, it was the rainiest rain show to ever rain show. It was, I mean, we did all the things.
Yeah.
We had our costume and we dressed like 1989. We even wrote lyrics on the back of our jackets, but I think I wore my poncho for 99% of the time, and I looked like a raccoon that had run through a water park by the end of it. But I would do it all again, and I'm excited to kind of do it again because her movie comes out today.
Yes.
And I'm excited because the theater has a roof.
You're staying dry today for sure, which is amazing.
Yeah, I'm pumped. I really am.
Well, I'm one of the people who wasn't lucky enough to get tickets to the Eras Tour, and I'm fine about it, but it's okay. But you're gonna take us on an edibles era tour, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So I wanted to do for the Canadian Swifties who love her and might not have a chance to go see her next year, to do an edible eras tour.
Amazing.
So basically, it's 5 of her eras, and it's a restaurant across across the entire country that represents each one of her eras.
Oh, I love that. Okay, so we are starting with Fearless, right?
Fearless, baby.
Amazing.
So we're doing a Texas barbecue restaurant in Calgary. It's called Hayden Block Smoke and Whiskey. I know, it's delicious. So I went there with actually a coworker last year, and together we shared a pulled pork sandwich. We had some green beans and potato salad, and I just felt like between Love Story and Fearless, like the country vibes are rocking, and you're having some barbecue food. It's just nothing better. But it has to be Taylor's version, of course.
Oh, 100%. Of course it does. But also, I love that. And you got to go to Calgary for that delish kind of like Western, a little bit country food.
Yeah.
So, so good.
It's so good. But then for the next era is Speak Now.
Okay,
And I wanted to go to the East Coast this time. And there's a place there called Bar Sofia. It's a Latin-inspired restaurant, and it's got all the classics. It's got like empanadas and tacos. But what really stood out to me is their Nova Scotia swordfish ceviche. I mean, talk about sea to table.
Yeah.
That thing's like popping off the plate. It's so fresh. But I also loved how, you know, the decor kind of pops like sparks fly.
Yeah.
And it's also super magical, like Enchanted.
That's amazing. I feel like you're going to work in so many lyrics and song titles, and I'm obsessed with this.
I would have to.
Yeah, you've got to do it. All right, so a fan favorite, Taylor's 4th album, Red. Where are we going?
So I couldn't choose a restaurant that was any other color but red. I think that would be a serious crime. So I wanted to stick along the East Coast and hit up Charlottetown and this place called Dave's Lobster. And I've heard, wait, have you been there before?
I have been to Dave's Lobster, and let me tell you, oh my gosh, I would eat that lobster roll every day.
Well, what I pictured was like, you know, you've got the red sandy beaches, you've got a red crunchy lobster roll, you're listening to All Too Well 10-minute version. I mean, could there be anything better?
No, and I feel like I could polish off like 3 of those during that song.
Yeah, that's like
Give me 10 minutes and I got it done. Yeah. They are so good. They got like a little pickled celery in there. Oh my gosh, it's absolutely delish.
Sounds delicious.
Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, so the next Taylor's version to be re-recorded out in a couple weeks is 1989.
1989. Now, this era is very close to my heart. I went to McMaster in Hamilton, and 1989 came out around that same time, and I felt like it was the background soundtrack to a lot of like the milestones in my life.
Yeah.
So I always get a little sentimental when I hear it, but I wanted to choose a diner in Hamilton called Electric Diner, and it's got all the classics, like all-day breakfast, burgers, milkshakes. I was there last weekend actually having brunch, but one of the dishes that stood out to me was this grilled cheese eggs Benny.
What?
It kind of had your name written all over it, not gonna lie.
Oh my god, is that it?
It's
oh my gosh.
Yeah, so it's basically a grilled cheese, and then it's got egg on top, and it's like this ooey gooey goodness. It's just, it's so good.
I want that so much. 1989,
Game changer.
it's a game changer. And 1989, total classic. Taylor
Yeah.
Swift and I have the same birthday, also 1989.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
I still like
Twins.
nostalgia vibes for me, 100%. And that grilled cheese
Yeah.
sandwich.
And they've got like the jukebox, so it's kind of giving the synthetic feels of like Welcome to New York and
Yes.
style. It's all around a good time.
Oh, I love that. All right, and the last era we're going to cover is Lover.
Lover.
Yes.
So we're doing a restaurant here in Ontario. They've got a few locations around the GTA, and it's called Piano Piano. It's one of my go-tos for any special occasion when it comes to Italian food. And I'm a pretty die-hard prosciutto pizza gal.
Love it.
But they also have truffle mushroom pasta, and they have some phenomenal Brussels sprouts. I know that's a vegetable. I'm very aware.
It's like lover of Brussels sprouts. Honestly, I love what you're doing.
But it's so crunchy and so tasty. And the pink aesthetic with like the floral decor, it just oozes with love, both to your heart and to your stomach.
That's amazing. And maybe you can meet a London boy there. I love that
yes.
song. I'm not even going to lie. It's so good. Samantha, this was so much fun. I feel like we have to go on an Eras tour.
We should.
Totally. That was amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, before we go, Samantha Jen told me she has one last thing for me.
I do. Now, obviously, as a Swiftie, I couldn't leave here and talk all the things Taylor without giving you a friendship bracelet.
No!
So we've got two.
Oh my
Can I give this to you?
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
So this one says the good stuff, of course, because here we are.
That's amazing.
But then the second one is a little bit of an ode to our friendship because we're buds.
We are buds.
And we love to talk about food.
100%.
So I think that kind of makes us taste buds.
Oh my gosh. Just killing it. This is so cute.
And I have a matching one too.
Oh my
here
gosh.
too.
We are pure taste
Yeah.
buds. Dude, excellent job. Amazing. That is our show for today. See you next time for more of the good stuff. Hey, Mary here. What did you think? Drop your comments below and don't forget to like and subscribe for more of the good stuff.